From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We're live at 6 a.m. We've made it to Friday. The weekend is in sight. In fact, the weekend forecast looking fantastic. Yesterday was quite the stormy evening for a lot of us, especially for you folks in North Alabama. A lot of hail reports. Thank you so much for sending those in safely to us. But the good news is we are much quieter heading into today and heading into the next several days. In fact, so I will have your fantastic weekend forecast, including some weekend events happening. Wait till the end of the 7-day forecast to get you out the door this weekend with some family and friends. But let's go ahead and start off with this morning because we do have a little bit to talk about. There is some fog starting to develop. Could be dense at times as well. In fact, we do have a dense fog advisory for a good portion of our viewing area for pretty much all of southern middle Tennessee as well as Tishomingo County in Mississippi. Now for Tishomingo County as well as Hardin County in Tennessee, this will expire at 9 a.m. For everybody else in southern middle Tennessee, this will expire at 10 a.m. So low and slow is the name of the game with dense fog. Make sure you're using your low beams, that light setting on your vehicle, and give yourself some extra time and take it slow on the roads. I would give yourself an extra 5 to 10 minutes to make it safely to your destination, as this fog is expected to linger around through about mid-morning. Visibility not looking too bad, but again, we are still just starting to see that fog settle into the Tennessee Valley, so we will continue to see visibility issues with reduced visibility up to a fifth of a mile or a quarter of a mile here across the region. Now, in terms of temperatures, we have quite the temperature spread, near freezing in parts of southern middle Tennessee. Hohenwald and Lewisburg checking in at 35 and 34 respectively, but still sitting at 50 degrees over in the Rocket City. So still a cold start for much of us. You'll likely need a layer or two this morning, but temperatures by this afternoon going to be feeling pretty nice out there. So fog really not too dense at this time here in the heart of town in Lawrenceburg, but there is some fog continuing to settle in into those rural areas of southern middle Tennessee, especially for you folks who saw any sort of heavy rainfall yesterday with those storms that moved through. Temperatures in the 40s right now here in Lawrenceburg. That fog over the Tennessee River in Savannah. Again, not too dense at this time, but enough to make you need a few extra minutes this morning. Temperatures, I think, a little bit cooler than 57 over in Savannah, but again, a cooler start to the morning here across the region. Fog in the valleys overlooking Columbia and Murray County. Temperatures, again, I think a little bit cooler than the 50s. We are seeing a little bit of a lag with our sensors this morning, but again, temperatures not too bad. Some clouds off in the distance overlooking North Alabama, but a calm start. Again, fog not looking like too much of an issue in the main areas of our viewing area. However, again, in those rural valley areas, we are seeing that fog and it is dense at times. So again, just be very careful on the roadways. The good news for the rest of today, once that fog gets on out of here by mid-morning, we are looking at abundant sunshine for the rest of today. Temperatures also comfortable this afternoon for southern middle Tennessee, mid to upper 60s to lower 70s for North Alabama and Northeast Mississippi. Again, plenty of sunshine, a beautiful day to spend outdoors, especially the afternoon. Enjoy some lunch outdoors, enjoy a walk with your pet or just with your friends or family. Going to be a fantastic day. We're looking at a clear sky for the evening as well. You'll likely need a jacket for any Friday evening plans. Temperatures not too bad though in the 50s. I do think we get a little bit cooler than what Futurecast is showing for Saturday morning. Thanks to a clear sky, we're going to cool efficiently overnight into the 30s and into the lower 40s. I'm thinking upper 30s to lower 40s for low temperatures for tonight and Saturday. Honestly, looking fantastic as well. That's because high pressure is now in charge of our weather here in the Tennessee Valley. So again, a very calm and pleasant day for today. Calm and pleasant for tomorrow. Temperatures very comfortable as well. I'll show you those here in a moment. By Sunday, yes, we will see a few more clouds, partly to mostly cloudy, but still looking mainly dry aside from maybe a stray shower overnight Sunday into Monday, and then heading into next week. We do have spotty daily rain chances, but no washouts by any means. Now, rain chances for the next several days, again, non-existent, at least for today and for much of the weekend. Sunday night, maybe a stray shower, and then again, just some spotty rain chances Monday through at least the middle of next week. I'll show you temperatures here in the 7-day forecast in just a moment, and I think you are going to like them. But again, for this morning, we are dealing with a little bit of that patchy, dense fog. So again, give yourself a few extra minutes as you head out the door, maybe a jacket as well, certainly, especially for you folks in southern Middle Tennessee. But by the afternoon, you probably won't need one. We will be in the mid to upper 60s, if not some lower 70s out there in North Alabama. Again, abundant sunshine for the rest of today after that fog gets on out. A fantastic Friday, one of the last days of February, in fact, for us here in the Tennessee Valley, the last day being tomorrow and March 1st on Sunday. But again, we stay nice and dry, mostly sunny for your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures stay in the 70s for this weekend, lower 70s at that. So again, very comfortable in the temperature department. And guess what? We stay in the 70s for the next several days. Yes, that's paired with daily rain chances. No, I don't think we're going to see washouts. You can probably still get some outdoor plans in, but we do have those daily rain chances heading into next week. But through the weekend, we should be nice and dry. Let's look at your 7-day forecast. Let's go ahead and transition now to some events happening across the Tennessee Valley this weekend. Starting on Saturday morning, we have the 4th Saturday breakfast at the West End Community Club in Lawrenceburg. That is from 6:30 a.m. until 9 a.m. Also on Saturday, the Kiwanis annual yard sale happening in Columbia at the Memorial Building. That's from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. and that benefits the Maury County Imagination Library. Also on Saturday, painting with the police at the Artsy Place in Florence, Alabama. That's from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. It is $10 to paint, and you can register for that event online. The Flip Huntsville is back at the Von Braun Center in Huntsville, Alabama. That is from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. It is a trade show and marketplace. General admission for that event is $7. Also on Saturday, there will be a free meal at the Swap and Shop parking lot in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. That starts at 12:30 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, and everyone is welcome to get a free meal. A benefit meal and auction happening in Minor Hill at the State Line Lounge on Saturday. That starts at 3 p.m. They will be serving chicken stew. There will be an auction and live music, and all of that is to benefit Eric White and his family. Moving on to Sunday now, March the 1st, the annual quilt show is back at the Giles County Public Library, and those showings start at 1 p.m. on Sunday. FCA Girls Night Out happening at First Baptist Church, Lawrenceburg from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. It is $10 to get into this event, and there will be worship, speakers, as well as a meal served for those girls. Kids Afternoon Out happening in Elkmont, Alabama at the Elkmont Methodist Church. At least that's where they will be meeting, but then they will be off to bowling and some fun. That starts at 3 p.m. That is when you should be at the church to meet to head on over to bowl. Also happening on Sunday, worship in the park at Big Spring Park in Huntsville. That is from 4:30 p.m. until 6 p.m. and that is a free event. Everyone is welcome out at that as well. If you have any events going on in your community, in your neighborhood, at your school, at your workplace, be sure to send me an email. It's kelly@tnvalleyweather.com, and we will get that out on the community calendar. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. The weather will certainly be wonderful. Be sure to go out and enjoy it.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.